The Supreme Court's recent judgment on the role of governors, along with advisory issued in the 16th presidential reference, has revived a long-standing debate on the constitutional mandate and spirit behind this high office. The framers of the Constitution, particularly Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, had articulated a clear vision. The governor was intended to be a neutral, constitutional figure who enabled the functioning of parliamentary democracy, not an agent of the central government. This debate dates back to the Constituent Assembly discussions of 1947 to 1949, during which several members expressed fears that a nominated governor, unlike an elected representative, could become a remote-controlled authority similar to the colonial governors under the Government of India Act, 1935. Dr. Ambedkar categorically dismissed these fears, asserting that the governor is required to act on the advice of his ministers and is not intended to be an agent of the centre. He clarified that the Constitution envisions a purely constitutional governor, whose role is limited, formal, and non-interfering. When members questioned the provision of discretionary powers, Ambedkar responded that the governor's discretion is very limited, confined only to explicitly stated situations such as the selection of a chief minister when no clear majority emerges. Unlike the sweeping powers of the 1935 Act, the Indian Constitution does not grant the governor any general overriding authority. This debate remains highly relevant today, particularly concerning the power to withhold or reserve bills for presidential considerations. Many framers, including N.G. Ranga and Rohini Kumar Chaudhary, warned that such powers could undermine the authority of an elected legislature. Ambedkar again reassured the Assembly, stating that reservation of bills is not a discretionary power exercised independently by the governor, but applies only in limited situations involving potential conflict with central authority or constitutional violations. He emphasized that the governor must follow ministerial advice in all cases except where discretion is explicitly granted. Ambedkar's vision was so clear that he remarked the governor's powers were so limited and the office so ornamental that few would even seek election if it were an elective post. Yet, contemporary developments reveal a widening gap between constitutional intent and practice. Instances of governors delaying assent to bills, stalling state administration, or acting in a partisan manner show how individuals, not the Constitution, are failing the system. As former President K.R. Narayanan poignantly asked, "Has the Constitution failed us, or have we failed the Constitution?" Today, the distortion of the phrase "as soon as possible" into "as late as possible" exemplifies this failing. Courts must step in to uphold constitutional morality and correct what Ambedkar termed vileness, ensuring that the governor's office does not drift into political misuse.